to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. That video is gonna be, I don't know, I might have to redo it or whatever. But there was the dude on the third girl, the dude that's supposedly from Atlanta, with the polo, with the big horse polo. Bro was weird, bro didn't have any game. And he was so overcome with lust and thirst and want and need for these women. Now, it was already something strange about him to me. But when that woman came on, the dark skinned lady came on there, and she said she was a Christian and she wanted a God fearing man and a man that was going to put God and Jesus over everything. This dumb nigga, why did you then ask her what her zodiac sign was when she made it very clear that she was a Christian? And you're supposed to be a Christian and you're supposed to be from the South. I'm just give you some game, bro. If she said, I don't know, I think I'm a Sagittarius, that means 110% she is not into astrology at all, bro. That means that she has no interest, and if she doesn't know, she doesn't currently want a man that's into astrology or knows anything about that. So for you to then say, oh, well, I'm a Leo. We're both fire signs. We should this, and this, and this. And then you went on to talk about her energy and how you feel and your aura and the intuition. Like, nigga, she was going to pick you until you started talking about all that witchcraft and that devilishment to her. Obviously not to me. But that's what I didn't understand. And that's the last thing that you said to the last girl before her, which is a sign that that you're limited. Your conversation with females is limited, bro. Because it's not like you couldn't have turned her on to astrology at a later date. Or like a year down the, you know what I mean? You could have been like, yes, I'm a Christian, I'm a God-fearing man, I love Jesus. And it states in the Bible that, you know, the pagans are the ones that read the stars, but it also states in a different part of the Bible, that's a little bit, that's newer, or this book is older. You know what I mean? It states that God put the stars in the sky for us to read and to receive his messages. It also says that in the last days that his prophets are going to have dreams and hear his voice and like that, you know? But for you to just, this is what happens when your conversation is limited and you're thirsty and you're overcome with lust. You start saying stupid stuff. You know what I mean? And I believe he also said he was a mama's boy at some point, which is, oh, that makes a lot of sense. You know, and then of course, as a representative of Atlanta, bro, I have to say you were embarrassing because, bro, what you were wearing was an Atlanta ass fit. It was an Atlanta ass fit. It was clean, but that was also a fit that you shouldn't be wearing past 2000, really 2011, bro. The latest 2013. You really shouldn't have been wearing that fit past 2012. Outside of the city of Atlanta, especially. Bro had the big horse polo on there with the fake Burberry jeans, and those were probably some Ralph Lauren's. But 9 times out of 10, bro, that was a Marshall's fit. That's one of the many reasons that niggas don't wear lows anymore, bro. Because that same polo that you see in Macy's for $60, you can get that same polo in Marshalls for $20 out of season. Put it in the back of the closet and wait till it's summertime or wait till it's wintertime and throw that motherfucker on just like you just bought it for $60, $70, $100. The amount of confusion, and little amount of effort that you have to exert to be fresh in some polo is why you don't wear that, sir. And everybody outside the country does not wear polo like that. The $40 hats, the $120 jeans, that's a no, bro. Bro, you gotta be less thirsty. You have to be less invested in finding a partner and moving them to Arizona, I mean to Atlanta, like, bro, do you think a single mom of two who has a good relationship with her baby daddy, who she's been with for a third of her life, you think she's gonna take her children and move them to Atlanta with you anytime soon? You should have popped the balloon. What's wrong with you, bro? That's why you have issues. Then you got locks in the bro. He was just all over the place, man. Just I'm just speaking for everybody, and then you have to put it on the air. Oh no, I'm not talking about wearing heels. I'm not from that part of Atlanta, bro. That's why I always hesitate before I tell people I'm from Atlanta, bro, because I have to brace myself mentally for people to be like, "Oh, hot Atlanta. I've been there." It's something. It's people say four things. They always say hot Atlanta. They always tell you when they've been there last, that they have family in Atlanta, and usually, if they're like real cool and the conversation is flowing, they'll say something about there being a lot of women, and if they've never been there, they'll ask you if it's true. Is it really 17 to 1 women to men? But then that fifth thing, though, and we all know what that fifth thing is. You know, the whole thing with the community. When I speak about Atlanta, I leave the community totally out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a L and it's a T in Atlanta, but we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that. There's a lot of there's a lot of cool things in Atlanta outside of the community having nothing to do with that. But bro is gameless, bro is swagless. I think he was like 35 or 37. That's really not 80s babies activities. I think he was lying. I think he's probably like 26. He looked old in the face. He kind of looked like one of those pugs, like a pug mixed with a Frenchie in the face. But bro, you gotta tighten up, bro. You're supposed to be from the city, bro. You're supposed to be from the town, bro. You're supposed to be from the town. You gotta represent us a lot better. You have to be more articulate, and your body language is thirsty, bro. Your body language is thirsty. The whole stiffness, like if you could, like, no pause, but like if you could have mixed the light skinned dude that was high from LA with you, that would be a more balanced person. But he seemed a little like he's definitely an East Side nigga though. Not I can't really lie about that. He's probably from Redan or something like that, cause he didn't have like city vibe. He had more like a country suburban, stay in the house, listen to mom, like one of those reefer. No, I don't smoke that stuff type of dude. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's bad to be a square or that it's bad to be. I'm from the suburbs for real. I'm from Sandy Springs, but I'm still an Atlanta ass nigga though. It's different for me. But that was just weird. He just seemed very stiff and very socially awkward, talking about females have you got the energy of a teacher or maybe like a flight attendant. I'm like, what? What is this, nigga? Are you stupid? You got the energy of like a teacher or maybe like a flight attendant. Why would you say that, bro? Are you trying to fuck her? And you said she has the energy of a teacher or a flight attendant. Nigga, what is wrong with you? Who told you to say that? I do understand that you're supposed to give women like unique compliments and be authentic, but that was authentically wrong. That was uniquely stupid, bro. Don't say no shit like that. Who told you to say that, bro? Like you just say whatever comes to your head like a kindergartner? Like, nigga, nah. If you felt like that and somebody said, "Oh, you mean like a helper?" Yeah, like a helper. That's what you lead with, bro. Now you memorize all that. You memorize all 12, maybe even 13 of the zodiac signs, and you know how to use that. But if you're gonna memorize something, you could have said something about her. You just got the perfect hands or the feet, or you got this, and this. Like, notice something unique about a female's body and tell her that you can help her do this well in the kitchen. I'm looking at your forearms. I'm looking at this part of your body. And I'm not trying to be a chauvinist, misogynistic, or anything like that. But I bet you can cook because you really only get that muscle from the motion of you stirring something in the pot or whatever the something about the posture. But you saying that you just got the energy of like a flight attendant, like or a teacher. Something less sexist, bro. That was a dumb statement. But anyways, man, I'm off, bro. I just was disgusted with your performance, especially with you having my biddy coming out your mouth, bro. Just tell people you're from Decatur, Georgia. Don't say Atlanta. Say Decatur, Georgia. And then people might be like, Decatur. Don't even say, yeah. It's really like in Atlanta. Say where Gucci Mane's from. Don't say Atlanta, bro. Don't keep saying that. Say I'm from Decatur, Georgia, or Redan, Georgia, or Stone Mountain, Georgia. Say I'm from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Where's Stone Mountain? Say that's like maybe 10, 15 minutes from where Gucci Mane grew up. Oh, really? When they say how far is that from Atlanta, don't even say how far it is, bro, because that's just embarrassing. Say it's literally across the street. Like you could stand on one side of Stone Mountain, you could spit and it'll land in Atlanta. Really? Don't even say Atlanta. Say the next biggest city. Like damn, but it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses on the band. You the band with the band. Take that man, like them brother, breathing in, peace, gang.